F.A.M.E, Eastside F.A.M.E, Mother effing F.A.M.E. You now tuned in to Philly F.A.M.E TV.
Alright, so for those who ain't really familiar, who ain't really, in tune with what you got going on and who you are and all that, just give them a brief rundown about who you are and what it is that you do.
Like, who I am is like a solid boy, like a stand-up guy. I mean, that's who I am. What I do, I really do whatever is gonna get me a check, and right now is rap. So I mean, that's what we gonna stick with. We gonna stay on that. Like, I'm rapping, I'm putting little CDs out, mixtapes out, and all that. Eastside F.A.M.E out. Y'all gotta check that joint out. Stuff like that. Like, that's what I'm doing right now.
Word. So what part of Philly you from?
I'm from up northeast. I grew up down Nicetown. Like, when I start screaming northeast, all my Nicetown niggas got mad. Like, Free Cheese, Free Roddy, and all them. Like, they all got mad. Like, but it's still all love. Like, but I got rich up northeast. Like, I really feel like I took over the northeast. You know what I mean? So
Word.
that's what it is.
Word.
Eastside F.A.M.E. Like.
So how long you been at the music thing, like taking it serious and all that?
Taking it serious about 6 years, like 2000, like when I came home from upstate, that's when I took it serious. Like, before, like I always say, before everybody wrote raps, we all was on the block spitting, just having ciphers. But when I came home from upstate and seen these niggas was getting money off what we was doing on the block, like, why not? Why, you know what I mean? Why not go at it?
Now, people looking at this and people see the streets, it's obvious that, you look, you got the discoloration and all of that. So can you tell people, like, how that came about? Like, how did that happen? Where did that come from?
And don't nobody on some all the way 100% shit. Don't nobody know. Don't no docs know. Yeah, I mean, can you sound like that? Don't know? Like, don't no docs know. Like, it started in like high school. Once they cut a piece of my face out, ran tests on it, and they came back like nothing. We don't know. They gave me some medicine shit, it worked. And the medicine's still available. Like, if I go get the medicine and use it, I look like y'all. Like, but their medicine, man. You know what I mean? I'm good. Like, I'm alright.
Weird.
You know,
so you said it started back in high school. So like,
yeah.
How has things been for you since? Like, this change in your appearance. Like, how has people reacted to you? Like, how has things been for you from your perspective?
As far as everybody that fuck with me, they always tell me they don't see. You know what I mean? They don't see none of that just because of who I am and how I carry myself. But the little kids give me hell. But I bid with them. Like a little kid will walk up right to, like, yo, what happened to your face? And I tell you some shit like, yo, you know what I mean? I was skydiving and you know what I mean? I jumped off the plane face first and all the air was hitting my face, and you know what I mean? I play with the little kids. Like I don't really get offended by that because I bust. Like, I come from North, Nicetown, Gillespie. Like, all we do is bust and just, you know what I mean? So I'm used to that shit. Like, a nigga come at me, say some funny shit, I got some shit for him, and we gonna go. Like, that shit don't affect me. Like, I ain't even worried about that shit.
Real.
Real.
So tell people, like, who ain't familiar with your music, ain't familiar what type of artist you are, like, what your music consists of, what is it all about?
My music, it depends on the project. Like, I like making concept projects. Like, I don't really like just going in and rapping niggas' heads off over every beat that's popping, or I make the shit that I feel, and I try to blend it in a way to make it appealing to people. Like I say, I don't like to say my music is hot. I don't like to say my music is better than this, or I don't like to. My music is really what I go through. So everybody not going to relate to the shit I've been through. Like, if I'm rapping about robbing niggas, somebody who never robbed nobody not gonna like the shit I'm, you know what I mean? So for me to just overall say I'm the best, knowing my content is what it is, I can't, that don't make sense to me. Like, you know, everybody in Philly, everybody I encountered from my experiences is stuck in one lane. They stuck on trying to impress this certain group. Like, to them, this group is the plug to everything else, when in all reality no one ever got plugged. Like, you know what I mean, when you think about all the big people who made it from Philly and they talk about how they got on, you never hear nobody say, man, if it wasn't for them showcases at Voltage, if it wasn't, you know what I mean, you never hear that. But it's still a group of people in Philly, a majority of Philly rappers who feel like that's the route to go, that's the route to go to get. And I don't feel that way. Like, I feel like the route to go is to go directly to the people. Like, people throw these big events, and at the events is nobody but rappers. Like, there's no real fans, there's no people who really listen to music. Yeah, man, it's just rappers who network and get to know each other, whatever. Like, my thing was to get with the people who don't rap, the fans of music. Like, that's who I'm involved with. Yeah, I mean, I get, when I say I'm in the streets, that's what I mean. Like, I'm around them, I'm around the fans of music, the people who ain't worried about, damn, where I'm at on the list, or why I ain't get nominated, or why they ain't worried about that shit. They worried about, yo, can I ride to this? Is this shit hot? Alright, bet. Well, whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Let's touch on that a little bit. Because you've been an underground rapper, know what I mean, grinding in Philly, know what I mean, for a little while now. And you've been, know what I mean, on your business type thing. I see your movement. I see you dropping mixtapes and putting out projects and stuff like that. So tell people a little bit about the process here in Philly, like how it is going about trying to get a buzz and trying to get on and different things like that. How has it been in your experience?
In my experience, you gotta take the try out of it. You gotta just go. Like, you gotta go. Like, it's really people priorities. Like, somebody, that's really what it boil you down to, what you spend your money on. Like, instead of paying this rapper for a verse to put on your song, which he would probably never share, never acknowledge, when you go to perform the song, he not there. You got to cut his verse off, whatever, but you done paid from $500 to $1,500 to get him on this song. When you could take that same $1,500 and pay, just to throw them out there, probably 5 other people at his same stature, just to promote your shit, push your shit, and get the same impact, maybe a bigger impact of you getting a verse from me. You know what I mean? That's how I feel motherfuckers should go about it. Like, they be caught up in the wrong, like, they got the wrong idea where of how to get on. Like, when you really look at it, who got on like that? Like, when you really ask yourself, who got on doing the shit you doing? That's it. You know what I mean? Like, and I was caught up in all that. Like, when I first came home, battle rapping, you know what I mean, R.I.P. to Big Philly. You know what I mean, I even ran into you a couple times with the Flyboy Jinx and all that. Did all the showcases. I was one of the ones out there, I'm gonna give you $100, I'm gonna sell tickets, such and such. But after a while, I gotta step back. I had to step back and really look at what the fuck was going on. Cause before this rap shit and all that, I was a hustler, man. And you know, game recognized game. And after a while, I started feeling like a customer. When you feel like a customer, you gotta stretch that. You gotta stretch that and get on a level where the people who got you feeling like you a customer, no, we out of eye now. You know what I mean? And that's the route I took. Like, I suggest everybody take that route.
Weird.
Shout out DJ No Frills, he reached out to me, and that's crazy because it's real rare when a DJ reach out to you and say, yo, I'm trying to do a project. Yeah, man, it's real rare. To me it is. Like, coming from where I come from, I had to hunt these niggas down. So for a DJ, especially of that stature, to reach out to me like, yo, I want to host the joint, that let me know I'm doing something right. So that's coming, no pressure to. And the album. I'm doing the album. I don't want to say too much about the album, but my method is supply and demand. I got the supply right now, I'm building the demand. That's all I'm doing. I'm building the demand. So when the album comes, it's gonna be in demand. That's it. Just give me a minute. You know what I mean?
Right. So how can they reach you? How can they find you? How can they find your music and all that? How now plug all the social media and all that?
All the Mutha F.A.M.E. You gonna have it across the screen and all that? Yeah, like Mutha Mutha F.A.M.E. on everything. Like on everything. So SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. On YouTube is all the videos. Like the latest video I did was right now. Shout out Tommy Gun. Shout out Dre the Joker too. He shot that joint. Yeah, man. It's a to be continued joke. The next one that's coming. Like yeah, everything I'm doing, I'm trying to make sense, and I want it to be progress. Like I ain't trying to. That's where a lot of rappers get stuck at. They get stuck where they at, and I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to lead by example. I don't mind y'all copycat. I want y'all to copycat. I want y'all to do what I'm doing. I don't care. I'm not one of the ones that's gonna be like, oh, that nigga dicky in my move. No, I want y'all to, because I feel like if you see it's working for me, it might work for you, so go for it. But that don't mean we gotta be squad. Like, you know what I mean? We ain't gotta be cool, but do your thing, man. Do your thing. Shout out Philly F.A.M.E TV, man. Always been love, like, man. E-shot.
Alright.